Today, I am reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. I have been using the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus for the past 3 weeks as my primary device for both work and downtime, and I have come to a very specific conclusion about who this tablet is actually for. If you are looking for a device that replaces your laptop entirely, you might be setting yourself up for a bit of a letdown, but if you're looking for the most refined Android tablet experience currently available on the market, then this is arguably the gold standard. When I first pulled this out of the box, the Moonstone Gray finish immediately struck me as much more professional and understated than the shiny surfaces we have seen on previous generations. It feels like a high-end tool rather than a consumer toy. The build quality is excellent, and the added durability against dust and splashes is a welcome change that makes me feel much more comfortable tossing it into my bag for a coffee shop work session. You can check the link below the video if you want to see the current pricing or explore the full specifications for yourself, but let us talk about the real-world performance, because that is what actually matters when you are spending this kind of money. The 12.4-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X display is the star of the show here. The reduced glare is not just a marketing bullet point. It makes a legitimate difference if you work near a window or under harsh office lights. I spent a good amount of time testing the screen brightness and color accuracy while editing some photos and watching high-definition content, and it is genuinely hard to go back to a standard LCD screen after using this. The colors pop without looking artificial, and the blacks are deep and inky, which is exactly what you expect from a premium Samsung panel. However, the size is a double-edged sword. It is fantastic for split-screen multitasking where you can have a browser open on one side and your notes on the other, but it can feel a bit unwieldy if you're trying to hold it one-handed while reading in bed. If you're someone who values portability above all else, the size of the Plus model might feel a little excessive, but for anyone who does actual productivity work, the screen real estate is worth the trade-off. Let us get into the AI features, because that is where Samsung is really trying to differentiate this model. The sketch-to-image feature is a fun parlor trick, but I found its practical utility to be limited unless you are already an artist. It takes a rough doodle and turns it into something more polished, but I found that for my daily workflow, I rarely had a reason to use it. On the other hand, Note Assist is where I spent the bulk of my time. If you are a student or someone who spends half their day in meetings, this is a genuine game changer. Being able to record a lecture or a meeting and have the tablet transcribe it and summarize the key points is incredibly impressive. It saved me hours of manual note-taking during a project planning phase last week. It is not perfect, and it occasionally misses the nuance of a speaker with a heavy accent, but for standard professional English, it is remarkably reliable. If you look at the links below this video, you will see exactly what I mean about the software integration, but keep in mind that these AI features rely heavily on a stable connection for the best results, which is something to keep in mind if you are working on the go in areas with spotty cell service. The S Pen experience remains the best in the business. There is no lag to speak of, and the feel of the pen tip against the glass is tactile enough that it does not feel like you are writing on a slippery surface. Samsung includes the pen in the box, which is a major when considering how many other manufacturers make you pay extra for a stylus. I used the S Pen for signing documents, sketching out UI wireframes, and even just navigating the interface, and it never felt like a gimmick. It feels like a natural extension of the tablet. However, the placement of the magnetic charging strip on the back is still a bit of a design quirk. If you do not have a case on the tablet, the pen can get knocked off if you're not careful. I would highly recommend picking up a protective cover that secures the pen, because losing that accessory would be a massive headache. Performance is another area where the Tab S10 Plus shines. The processor inside handles everything I threw at it with ease. Whether I was rendering a quick video clip or juggling a dozen open tabs in Chrome, I never encountered a stutter. This tablet is genuinely fast. It feels snappy, responsive, and ready for whatever heavy lifting you need to do. That being said, the limiting factor is rarely the hardware. It is the Android software ecosystem. While Samsung has done a heroic job with One UI to make multitasking feel intuitive, there are still apps that are not fully optimized for this aspect ratio or the tablet form factor. You will occasionally run into a mobile app that insists on running in a phone-sized window in the middle of your massive, beautiful screen, and that can be frustrating. It is not a deal breaker by any means, but it is a reality of the Android tablet experience that you should be aware of before you commit. One feature I found surprisingly useful is the SmartThings Home Insight widget. I have several smart home devices, and being able to pull up a map view of my home and control the lights or the thermostat directly from my tablet while I am sitting on the couch is much more convenient than digging for my phone. It turns the tablet into a central command hub, which adds a lot of value if you're already invested in the Samsung ecosystem. If you are not using Samsung home devices, you might find this feature less relevant, but it is a nice touch that makes the tablet feel more integrated into my daily life. Let us talk about the value proposition. This is not a cheap device. When you look at the price, you are paying for the premium screen, the build quality, the included S Pen, and the software optimization. If you're just looking for a device to watch movies on, you can find much cheaper alternatives that will do the job perfectly well. You should only buy this if you plan on using the productivity features, the S Pen, or if you simply demand the best possible display quality for your media consumption. If you're a casual user who just wants to browse social media or check emails, you might find that the Tab S10 Plus is overkill. The money could be better spent elsewhere unless you really value that premium experience. I also want to touch on the battery life. I've been getting through a full day of mixed usage, browsing, video calls, and note-taking without needing to reach for a charger. It is not a 2-day battery, but it is certainly reliable for a heavy day of work. If you're planning on using it for high-end gaming or constant video streaming, expect to charge it in the evening, but that is to be expected with a screen this vibrant. The charging speed is decent, but it is not the fastest on the market, so make sure you have a compatible fast charger if you want to top it up quickly during a lunch break. There are a few disappointments to mention. First, the lack of a headphone jack is still a frustration for some, though it is the industry standard now. You will need to rely on Bluetooth or a USB-C adapter. Second, while the tablet is durable, it is still a large piece of glass. If you drop it, you're going to have a bad time, so the cost of a high-quality case and screen protector should be factored into your budget. Finally, the software updates are consistent, but managing file systems on Android can still be a bit more cumbersome than on a dedicated laptop operating system. If you're a power user who deals with complex file structures, you'll have to adapt your workflow slightly to fit the Android way of doing things. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus is a polished, powerful, and beautiful device. It occupies a space that is perfect for professionals who need a secondary device for meetings and creative work, or for students who want a digital notebook that can do everything. It is not a laptop replacement for a software engineer or a video editor who needs a full desktop suite, but for 90% of the people out there, it is more than capable. The AI features are a nice addition that will likely get better with time, but the core hardware is what really sells this device. The screen is gorgeous, the S Pen is a joy to use, and the build quality feels like it will last for several years. If you are on the fence, I would suggest thinking about how you spend your time on your current tablet or laptop. If you find yourself constantly wishing for a better screen or a way to take digital notes that actually syncs and summarizes, this is the upgrade you are looking for. You can click the links below the video to see the current pricing and check out the different storage configurations. I have been very happy with the 256GB model, as it gives me plenty of room for my files and a few downloaded movies for travel, but depending on your needs, you might want to look at the other options. To wrap this up, I think Samsung has done a great job of refining the tablet experience. They have not reinvented the wheel, but they have made the wheel smoother, faster, and more intelligent. It is an honest piece of hardware that delivers on its promises. It does not try to be a gaming console or a desktop computer. It tries to be the best tablet it can be, and in that regard, it succeeds. It is a premium product with a premium price tag, and it is best suited for those who appreciate the finer details in their technology. Whether you are using it for work, school, or personal projects, it is a reliable, high-performing companion that makes the digital tasks of daily life just a little bit easier and a lot more enjoyable. Take a look at the links below the video to see if it fits your budget and consider what you really need out of your next device. If you want the best Android experience available, you have found it.